Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 24th through the 26th, 2025. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle coming out for Cancer. Let's see what's going on in Cancer. So Cancer, what we have is a loving woman, and we have healing light. Someone is healing in your space. They're focusing and looking at their life, and I feel that they're realizing that their life is going according to plan. They're starting to realize that everything's on track, that things always come to a peaceful resolution. This would be someone that may be conveying that message unto you. And it's mostly because they may have come into some abundance and they realize that they were worrying for nothing. And it's a message. I feel that Spirit did this to them in order to tell you, if that makes any sense, that love is all around and they want to share that love with you. These are people that are trying to get you to realize you need to nourish yourself. You need to nourish your body. You need to nourish your soul. So it's not just to have a balanced diet. It's not just that you, because you may not be eating well, you may not be sleeping well, you may be disrupted. So they may be telling you, hey, just have a balanced meal and do something that nourishes the soul, right? Weave together somewhat, like, you know what I mean? If you had a rose bush and all the rosebuds have fallen off and it's just nothing but thorns, make something out of that, because there's something beautiful that comes out of everything, even the thorns. They don't want you to try so hard. They're trying to give that message off that you are a good person, that things always work out for you. And they may even to some degree feel as though it's time to really, they may give you the floor to speak, and they may start with, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And they're giving you the floor so you can express yourself, because I feel like someone that cares about you deeply, because loving woman is not gender specific, but it is an attractive energy, a one that attracts, not attractive like, oh, I'm so hot, but I'm attracting something from you. They want to see your greatness. They want to see you solid and great. So I see them coming through, maybe starting off with, how are you feeling? And just giving, this is a compassion, but starts with something very small. I don't see them talking much to you. They're giving you the floor. They want you to express yourself because of the past life emotion that they're seeing within you. So maybe a lot of what you may be going through, you may be you may be stagnant due to some trauma that they feel that you need to release. So they're opening up the floor. Speak, because it's time to heal it. Just tell me what's going on, that kind of thing. Just tell me what's happening. Tell me what's going on with you. A lot of you, marriage could be involved. This person could be married. This person could be, they may be going with the flow. Maybe at one point they were neurotic. Maybe at one point they weren't. They may have been somewhat defensive, distant to some degree. Doesn't look like too much distance, but they finally let go of certain behaviors, feelings, thoughts that were weighing them down, that didn't really resonate with the life that they were living. And they're seeing things so clearly now. So there's something about them saying, let me throw a bone at Cancer and see if Cancer sees this. This is a person who's paying it forward, or who has been blessed. And they're saying, because of this, because of me being blessed, because I am now in a space where I realize that it went better than planned, and it didn't go the way it seemed like it would go. It went better. So now I'm going to convey this to you, Cancer. You could have what you want, because I know, based on what I've been through, they feel that the future is an ideal projection of what they see. If you can have the ideal of what you're envisioning, you can have that ideal picture. It can happen. You're on the track for it. They're looking like, look, you've got it all set up. Just let it ride. Don't kill yourself. Don't overextend it. Just let it happen, because it's going to happen for you, kind of thing. I'm seeing angel number 0606, Jupiter placements, South Node placements. This tells me that for many of you, this person may have been they may have gone through a lot of trauma. They may have felt stagnant because of that trauma. And there may have been a lot of drama surrounding this person for some time. They're starting to realize that they are not a victim, they're a survivor. And they're aware of all the things maybe that they were doing or not doing that were contributing to the trauma as well that they were experiencing in their life. And this may be personal. This may not be something that was outwardly visible with the Seven of Cups, but now they're coming out to you. And angel number 0606 is about being honest and light. So this person is going to be light but honest, and they realize that they're creating a more peaceful or more meaningful life, and they're trying to show you how to do that too. And so they're trying to help you to realize that there are solutions, that being this way creates or would help you find the solutions and even comfort to your situations. They want to open up the floor for you to release your worries, speak your truth, express emotions. They're there for it. They're there for you. They may just start with, how are you feeling today? How's everything going now? And they may not say anything else except for hearing you out and going, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Yeah, that much is very clear here. Now, the new beginnings aspect is 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. The new beginnings is that they're different now. They're going to be completely different. They're just shifting their priorities to make sure that they encompass your feelings involved, and because they see greatness in you just as they see it in themselves. The new beginnings here is about spending more time conserving their energy. I feel like this is a person who will no longer be like paying homage to trauma. This will no longer be a person who's going to continue to be a woe is me. Excuse me. The conflict is the King of Pentacles in the world. So there's some event here where, this event is interesting because it looks like they're investing their time differently. They're investing their time now into becoming a more solid individual, into becoming a more responsible individual. And they're putting they could be a parent, or I see marriage and maybe a child. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but their conflict is in being responsible for themselves and somewhat graduating out of a space that isn't maybe a role in life that is not serving them. It's not going to help them in the long run. They realize that they've grown out of a space, and it looks like they're moving into a more responsible place. They realize that they're on track. They've been on track all this time. Everything happened as it should, and they're trying to convey that message to you. Okay. They may see you as abundance, as an abundant individual, and they hope that you see that too. I love this, to be honest with you. That's all that I'm seeing, really. I'm seeing chocolate. They may love chocolate. You may love chocolate. You may be having a conversation over like hot chocolate or something here over the weekend. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Libra, or a Virgo heavily. I'm also seeing another Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp, or an Aries, Taurus cusp. I'm seeing Leo, Virgo cusp. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp also. I'm seeing Virgo, Libra also. If you're not dealing with these signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.